On a day when the focus was supposed to squarely be on Kiran Bedi's mega Delhi campaign launch, the party was found busy dousing fire. Infighting coming to the fore. First it was Delhi BJP MP Manoj Tiwari who went public and said Delhi needs a neta, not a thanedar, and why should I go have tea with someone who's just joined the party 2 days ago. Then there was Jagdish Mukhi who publicly said that he hadn't been consulted before Kiran Bedi was paratrooped into the BJP. Amit Shah swung into desperate and immediate damage control, asking the party leaders to zip up and back the BJP's decision to bring Kiran Bedi into the party. Will Kiran Bedi's candidacy end up derailing the BJP campaign, or will she prove to be the elixir that the BJP is desperately looking for? Prajesh Pandey with our top story tonight.
She's hit the road, campaigning for the BJP, hoping for a shot at Delhi's chief ministership.
जनता का करिश्मा, बीजेपी का करिश्मा, हमारी अच्छी लीडरशिप का करिश्मा और भगवान की कृपा। लेकिन एक-एक व्यक्ति जो यहाँ आया है, बहुत जिम्मेदारी देके जा रहा है।
But dissent is already brewing in the BJP over projecting Kiran Bedi as Delhi's chief ministerial face. The first to lead the charge was BJP MP from Northeast Delhi and actor Manoj Tiwari, who questioned Bedi's credentials as a potential chief ministerial candidate. But after being pulled up by the party leadership, he was quick to do a U-turn. Tiwari isn't the only one unhappy with Kiran Bedi. Delhi BJP leader Jagdish Mukhi, who himself was tipped to be BJP's CM face, made his displeasure clear. Not just that, only 4 out of the 7 Delhi MPs attended Kiran Bedi's tea party on Sunday.
दावेदार कोई भी हो सकता है कि डिसीजन विल बी टेकन बाय पार्टी। नहीं, मैं कह रहा हूँ नहीं, मुझे नहीं, किसी को भी कोई आपत्ति नहीं होगी।
Sources say Delhi BJP President Satish Upadhyay and Dr. Harshvardhan, who was projected as the chief ministerial candidate in the last assembly elections, too are reportedly unhappy with the Bedi being projected as the face of the party in the capital. Bureau Report, headlines today.
Kiran Bedi's induction into the BJP has brought to the fore the fault lines within the party's state unit. Who's battling Bedi and who's on her side? Let's take you through some of the big names and where they stand on the Bedi inclusion. Starting with Satish Upadhyay, he is the state party unit chief. Privately, he's been expressing disappointment. He believes that the party was running a good campaign, and if Bedi had to be brought in, she should have been brought in much earlier, long before the announcement of the election dates. He thought that given the fact that Khattar became CM in Haryana, Devendra Fadnavis became CM in Maharashtra, and both were state party unit chiefs before the election, he might have had a shot if he'd been able to lead the BJP to power. He's not saying so publicly, but he is unhappy. Then there is Dr. Harshvardhan. His esteem in the party came crashing after he was shunted out of the health ministry to the science and technology ministry. He's never recovered since that blow, really. He wasn't at Bedi's party, although he says he got late coming there. He again is someone who thought he could be CM and is feeling unhappy that he now no longer has that chance. Then there is long-time BJP leader from the capital, Jagdish Mukhi. He ran an aborted campaign to get himself projected as chief minister. His supporters were running a campaign on Facebook. That didn't go down well with the party. Arvind Kejriwal turned him into a laughing stock by constantly comparing himself with a very grumpy looking Jagdish Mukhi. He publicly has gone out and said that he wasn't consulted before Kiran Bedi was brought in. Then there is Manoj Tiwari, who landed himself in big trouble with the party bosses today when he said that Delhi needs a neta, not a thanedar. He got a pasting from the party chief. He's now been asked to support Kiran Bedi regardless of what he thinks personally. What we'll do now is get you an exclusive interview with Kiran Bedi. She is the woman who, make no mistake about it, is now the face of the party's campaign in the capital. But what explains this dramatic U-turn? Because for the longest while, she kept saying that she's completely apolitical, that Kejriwal made a big mistake by joining politics. What explains her decision? And what about all those tweets which she put out earlier saying that Narendra Modi has a lot of explaining to do over his role in the 2002 riots, despite getting a clean chit from the courts? And what are her plans for the capital? Here is a hot pursuit with Kiran Bedi. For somebody who spent the last several years telling the people of India that she would never join politics, we're joined today by Dr. Kiran Bedi, India's newest politician. Explain this U-turn, Dr. Bedi.
And for several years, the same people had been saying, please join politics.
No, but you'd been saying that you'd not join politics.
Exactly. And the same people had been saying, please join politics.
No, but why did you change your mind?
That's interesting. Well, is there something written in stone always?
No, there isn't. I just want to understand your mind. Because you took, and I've done several interviews, but you took a strong position on not joining politics.
So right. Absolutely. That's a fact. But that's a mystery. When does your thought process evolve in a different way?
When did it evolve a different way?
When the suggestion came, would you like to consider joining in?
Who made the suggestion?
I don't need to tell you, right? So it came from the right sources, decision-making sources.
You're saying don't make it about personalities?
Yes.
So I'll leave Arvind Kejriwal on the side. Why should the voters of Delhi, when they cast their vote on the 7th of February, choose the BJP over the Aam Aadmi Party or the Congress?
Well, all I can tell you is BJP is knitting the country today. And if Delhi is not in alignment with the central government, all those unauthorized colonies which are getting authorized, they've got authorized by 2014, will need thousands of crores for amenities to be provided. They need that. And if you're in alignment with the government of India, it makes things much easier. And if you're non-aligned, disaligned, then what's happening? You're every day on confrontation. You're every day on a war path. You're every day on accusations. Who's loser? A Delhiite is a loser. In the end, Tutu Mehma, they're not interested in Tutu. Media will be a big gainer. You'll have breaking news every day. So are we on breaking news or breaking bread? I think we are on breaking bread.
Is it fair to have had you parachuted right on top of the Delhi BJP? You've seen there's a lot of heartburn amongst state-level BJP leaders who feel they've spent decades in the party. And here is Dr. Kiran Bedi, who's never been a politician, who's been foisted on them.
Well, listen, the party has its own choices to make. These are their decisions. But all I can tell you is it is in the hands of very, very, very sound, competent, capable leadership, which has made you win. Which has made you win all over. It's put Modi Saab right there. It's won. You can't even have J&K government formed without BJP today. And now it has to go further. It's on a winning streak because of their amazing organization. But what I've noticed is the kind of emotional connect with an absolute last Karyakarta. It's very well organized, well-oiled organization, very well. So I think, and it's got plenty to offer today. As I said, alignment with the central government is critical for the economy of this country as well. What will you do about... And if Delhi is in turmoil, if Delhi is ill at peace, you'll only have breaking news. You'll not have enough to run those the unauthorized colonies, and 50% of that will need a lot of care. And therefore, it's a huge amount of commitment and hard work. We'll have to have everybody together, government at the center, MCD below, all in alignment, and the community to work together. And women's security, what about women's security? That's my expertise.
How will you change? Okay, let me deal with women's security, for example.
6 feet, I've been saying this.
You don't have the Delhi police under you. Will you try and change that?
Good question.
Will you try and change
Good question.
Tell me.
Delhi police doesn't work in isolation. Works through the Lieutenant Governor, right? And Lieutenant Governor and CM work together.
No, there are also problems with that. Sheila Dikshit complained forever.
It was a problem with Sheila Dikshit. It wasn't a problem with Sahib Singh Verma. I was special secretary to the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi when Sahib Singh Verma was the CM, and I was a special secretary. I've seen the
You don't want the police under the Delhi government?
I would say, no, at the moment I'm explaining to you, it's the personalities issues. It's not the systems issues, strictly. Listen, if it comes strictly...
Well, but you understand command control better than anyone else.
Listen,
if the cops report to the chief minister, things are much better than if they report to an intermediary.
What you really need is a harmonious functioning of the Delhi government. It's a holistic and harmonious.
No,
you talk to me.
How will you change it? No,
Listen,
how will my wife or my sister be safe?
1 minute. In my 6P formula, police is only one. What about the others?
No, let's take it one by one. I'm on police right now.
Yes,
I'm saying that the Delhi police does not report to the Delhi government.
Saying,
do you intend to change it or will you maintain status?
1 minute. Delhi police it's the only one. It's only one of the 6.
No, but what will you do about the police?
I'm looking at women's security in a holistic way. Police is one and police will work together. I know how to work together.
So you're saying the arrangement will stay the same, you'll work better with
We'll work remarkably well.
What will change? How will it change?
The entire Delhi police is mine. Entire Delhi police is mine. I'll also bring back DG Home Guards back. I was DG Civil Defence and Home Guards.
It's gone waste. The whole system
gone waste.
Gone.
You know it. We used to talk on the panel discussion. It all come back. Do you know what? Private security agencies have said we also want to work in alignment, which means Delhi becomes 3 times over. You get 1 lakh policemen, Delhi policemen working together, and they're enthused by this change. They're enthused. They lost me as a police commissioner. They will probably get me in another form. I'm telling you, there's jubilation in the police force. And then civil defense, which was wasted away, will also come back. And they are all young students, young men and women, all right? And even retired home guards and civil defense. And then the private security agencies, which are doing the same work, but never got connected. Imagine you getting 3 times over, but I'm bringing the prisons together, the politician together, because he'll have to deliver, the courts together. And then I'm working in the principals too. I'm working with the parents and principals through PTAs, which means we will be in alignment.
Now, how do you change the courts? You're making this promise. I want to probe you further.
I'm not changing the court.
How will the court judiciary system change?
Listen, I'm not changing the court. The prosecution is the Delhi government. Prosecution is the Delhi government. Understand? How they deliver gets you a better conviction.
No, are you saying
and
that
the government
if
funding,
there is tomorrow a government
special
under
courts
Dr.
are formed
Kiran
by
Bedi, my wife and my sister will be safer than they were under, say, Sheila Dikshit or Kejriwal?
Well, if they're part of the first P, you've got to also cooperate. You also have to collaborate.
What are you expecting citizens will do for you?
Citizens, well, civil defense is one of the citizens, isn't it? When it's citizen police, they will be part of it. But parents, I think that's why I brought the last one is press. PTAs will be part of this team. What kind of messages? That means we're having evolving security policies of what's happening. We regularly analyze and we plan ahead. We look at the trends and we analyze the causes of crime. Wherever there's a rape, we analyze why has the man committed. What has been the trigger factor? Was it a school dropout? Was it an alcoholic father? Was it bad company? Was it drug addiction? We could address some of these social issues through social NGOs. What are the first P's? Also NGOs. So you see, it's coming as a hub. We're bringing as a hub. It's like a hub bringing the 6 P's together. Unfortunately, such top officers have never worked as a hub. And I've been saying this on panel discussion again and again. We need a hub. And that's a place for a hub. And that is what inspires me to serve.
Okay, what do you say to all your colleagues who are upset with you right now? Manoj Tiwari said, Delhi ko neta chahiye, thanedar nahi chahiye. He said that 2 दिन तो हुए मैं उनके यहाँ जाके चाय क्यों पीऊं. They are upset that you've been brought in. Jagdish Mukhi said he was never consulted. What do you want to say to all of them?
I'll go and have a cup of tea with him.
You'll go and meet him?
Absolutely. It's all about unity. It's all about voting in unison. There are no egos involved. We are here for a larger and a higher purpose. Higher purpose is Delhi first and connecting with India first. So that Delhi does not become a hub of disturbance. You want the economy get affected? Keep Delhi disturbed. But we'll make news all right. But do we want news or do we want development? Do we want infrastructure? Do we want world as it is a Nirbhay's case? Did Nirbhay case not hit us all? It hit the tourism industry. It hit the mobility. It actually brought down even the Sensex. It even affected that. It brought down investments. Did it not? We've got to give Delhi a stable and a strong government.
I want to come to the issue of your previous comments on Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Modi, you've put out several tweets saying that he needs to explain himself, and I have some of your old tweets, some of which you've now deleted.
I have not deleted a single.
You haven't?
No,
you haven't deleted any of them?
I have deleted none.
Okay, because there are stories saying that you've deleted. You're saying those stories are wrong.
Any. I've not had
One day Namo will need to respond with clarity about riots massacre, despite courts clearing him so far. Now that's a very hard-hitting comment against your current boss.
You know, I'm a person of my own. Remember that. Have you read my other tweets?
I have several other tweets.
Oh God, no. I have written 20,000 tweets. You're looking at 1, 2, 3. I've written 20,000 tweets. Go to my site. You know how I'm hitting the 20,000th tweet And you and I are following each other, right? So look at those.
You say Modi, as per SIT, may be passing the legal exam, but is yet to pass prevailing perception of serious incidents which occurred under his watch.
Listen, unfortunately, to be honest, most of this information is coming through who?
Aam Aadmi Party.
No.
Congress.
No. How do we form our views?
No, this is the truth. These are your tweets.
No, 1 minute. Of course, I'm saying. How are these views formed? It's through the kind of mass media which comes.
So you're saying media is to blame for your post?
No. I'm not just saying. What impacts you? How are you getting? Where are you getting information from?
That's how you change your mind.
That's right. So the point is, at that time, that was what was predominant. But now something else is predominant. Why don't you see the kinds of tweets I'm doing now? And now, no.
But as a public intellectual, you must explain what changed your mind on this issue.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I have Mr. Modi, file on Mr. Modi from 18th August 2013.
But these charges are from 2002 on.
That's exactly. See that? This is how things have changed. This is how life changed. This is how inspiration changed. This is his file. This is inspiration.
It's not opportunism, it's inspiration, you're saying?
This is truly studying a person and
what do you like about it? What do you like?
Clarity of leadership, commitment to the nation, total commitment to the nation, a visionary, thoroughly experienced. He knows what he wants. He knows where he's taking India towards and what for. And it's not only Mr. Modi. I've been also indulging in a lot of governance issues. Look at this. This is a file on governance.
No, you speak about leadership.
I speak about that. And this governance first item, and by the way, this is 3, volume 3. There are more even before. This is volume 3. G3 means this is the 3rd volume. And I've seen governance changing.
What happens to the Jan Lokpal bill, which is so close to your heart?
And through these, I write books. This is a documentation of this, the entire Anna agitation.
Anna is unhappy with you, by the way.
I accept that. He may have reasons too, but we'll come to that. I'm just finishing on the inspiration, how I read everything. You may be not debating these issues in the evening, but I read.
No, there's no dispute about that. I was just trying to understand how you changed your mind and why.
The mind changed, inspirational leadership. Secondly, the trigger was that, where is my Delhi going? Delhi has to be saved from the next election. Delhi must not run into a new election every year because Delhi is declining otherwise. So if I can contribute anything, I'll put in.
Why is Anna unhappy with you?
I don't know.
Because you joined
I've not
politics.
Had a meeting. I've not had.
You didn't speak to him before you took this decision?
I tried connecting. I've not known. I've
because
no idea.
He feels that both of you, both you and Kejriwal.
Have you had a word with him?
He gave a comment in Ralegaon Siddi.
So you've not had a word?
I haven't had a word.
I've also heard that comment. So how can you and I prejudge?
No, but he said he was unhappy.
So
okay, so what happens to the Jan Lokpal bill?
You know the Lokpal.
The Jan Lokpal bill in Delhi.
Jan Lokpal will. What do you mean by Jan? We already
the last government fell.
We already have a Lokayukta. Let me go.
A weak Lokayukta against whom you've raised questions.
Whatever needs to be strengthened, that Delhi government can.
No, but will it be part of your plan? Because last government fell on the issue of the
Anti-corruption is my plank number 1 equally, because a corrupt government can deliver no 6 Ps. A bad government can no deliver 6S. My 6S is also Surakshit Delhi, Swachh Delhi, Sakshar Delhi, Saksham Delhi, Sanskari Delhi, Sabki Delhi. Can this happen with corruption? That is why in the past few years you suffered. Not much could happen. Things may have happened. Not enough has happened to meet the challenges of the country because it was not honest. It had scam after scam after scam. So underlying, and I'm going to start with a call center straight away. Call center.
Listen, call center. We already have women's security call center. You try calling those, nobody ever takes the calls.
You're talking to a different person.
Danda chalega. Like Kiran Bedi Danda is back. That's the headline.
मैंने डंडे की बात की. Don't spread it around. Did you ever see me in a danda as a cop?
I was very young growing up, but I've heard your exploits.
Do reforms come by danda alone? I use no danda. I've done persuasive reforms. I've done caring reforms. I've reformed people even with the powers you have.
Are you for full statehood for Delhi, ma'am?
I think let me understand situations. No, but before I look, first of all, I'm not a manifesto writer. I think wait for the manifesto.
Okay, one more question. What happens to the infrastructure of Delhi? What is your plan? How? Because Sheila Dikshit's legacy is all these wonderful flyovers, the fact that jams are much lesser than earlier. Pollution now is a big problem. How do you intend to fix infrastructure and pollution?
Identify area-wise needs for priorities, identify. That's why I said very early on that 9 a.m. every one of us at least will give an hour and a half or 2 hours, even 2 hours into the field to directly see people's issues and not only read through papers or not get it indirectly.
So what will you do? You will travel?
We will travel. 9 a.m. we will all be into any area by surprise. Any area. The health secretary will go to the health areas. Education will go to schools. PW will check the roads.
Are you prepared for a public
let me complete this.
Yes.
This is very vital.
No, it's very important. It's very important for all of us.
Please, there's going to go impact. That means less of paperwork, direct interventions. So when the team goes, would the health secretary not go with his joint secretary and the deputy secretary? That means, and also go into a hospital listening and finding out what's going on. That means you will come across a cleaner hospital. You will come across, you directly hear that means people around there will connect to see who's the secretary health, who is the deputy, the joint secretary health, and they will get to understand how their governance is impacting a common man. So common man's interface is every day at 9 a.m., 5 days of the week. But one day of the week will be total interface with the Karyakartas, because they also...
These are Modi's ideas from Gujarat.
Yes. The second idea is from Amit Bhai, is that you also have one of the grievances, people's grievance. Karyakarta, imagine 2 days dedicated of the government entirely, but also the 9 a.m. Imagine the change, the kind of inflow, and also another on the top of it, a outsourced control room, not a government run, outsourced. Outsourced will answer. Outsourced with technology ticker, so we really know what's the trend, which constituency is reporting corruption, what is happening anywhere. You look at the trend, and that's where you go at 9 a.m. to say, ये बात ज़्यादा इधर क्यों आ रही है? क्या problem है यहाँ? What can we do? What should be done? You see how focus is becoming analytically using technology. So, and video conferencing facilities in all districts around, where people with all district having a video conferencing center connecting with the bureaucracy.
You like that BJP stole around your neck?
Well, it has a blessing of its own kind.
Are you prepared for a public debate with Arvind Kejriwal?
Certainly.
Yes?
Please come through the media person, whoever handles the media, because the media issue. Even you have come through the BJP media cell.
Sure.
Let him apply to the media
So
cell.
he has to apply.
Certainly.
No, what if the public wants a face-off between Arvind Kejriwal
and as far as my media interface is concerned, I am not selecting the media.
No, I'm talking about a public debate.
As I clearly said.
Janta asks
listen,
questions.
this is exactly the problem you want to have breaking news, is confrontation. Somehow, tu, me. You know, that's your problem. That's exactly...
No, but in America it happens all the time.
Of course
this
it
is
happens.
The first, I'll tell you why.
Listen,
this is the first time we've got a presidential face-off.
Listen,
it doesn't happen in India usually.
Absolutely. What do you want to say? Public confrontation or media
presidential debate, ma'am.
Perfect. It's through channel, no?
Through it.
So, therefore, if he wants it, no? Or I want it, let's go through the BJP media cell.
But you're prepared for it. You're not scared of Arvind Kejriwal. Because lots of people are scared of taking him on. You don't know what he'll say. He can level charges.
But
so you're not scared
as I said, since... I'm sorry, he's got his own strengths.
Sure.
And I have my own. Regretfully, his strength is nothing but heightened negativity. My strength is not negativity. I do not know negativity. I hope he changes over a period. Because negativity doesn't take you far. Positivity gets you a lot of urja, and you don't become toxic within. Negativity is very toxic. I'm sure that he will change over a period. You know what, he's changed over a period. But
He's become smarter or shrewder or more
I think, do you know even what I've said? I want to say sorry for it. Because I don't believe in saying this. I don't feel good about it.
But you're open to the idea of a public debate.
I've already answered it.
You're open to that.
And my 10 minutes are over.
My time is up. I understand that. You have a road show. We look forward to tracking your campaign. We wish you all the best. Dr. Kiran Bedi, great speaking to you. Thank you.